Hello class, my name is Devontae Fitzgerald, and for my What's the Difference discussion, I want to talk about masculinities and sexualities within sports pertaining to homosexuality. When you take into content homosexuality within sports, there's there's a big conflict, especially within the male athletic world. Whereas that's not the same within the female athletic world. When you take a dive in within female athletes, it's more normal. What society norms makes it more normal to see female athletes be more openly gay, be lesbians, and it's more of a non it's not homophobia. Like homophobia is like non-existent within society when you looking at females and them being openly gay. Female athletes being openly gay compared to males being openly gay within the athletic world. And a lot of that has to do with masculinity within males. When you think about masculinity and you think about homosexuality, they conflict with each other because when you think about male athletes, you have this big, strong, masculine, testosterone boosted, athletes. The last thing that mixes with that is homosexuality, and that's what society has. That's what society's norms are because, when you look back to the late '80s, early '90s, homophobia was really high, and it was really high within men, and it's just and a lot of that just has to do with masculine, and a lot of that has to do with just being masculine compared to being feminine, and I think that's where the gap has grown over the past years, and I'm here to say that it shouldn't be a gap. If we can look at females in that light, we should be able to look at males in that light. Now, it is tough. And breaking down that barrier is going to continue. It's going to be a bunch of steps to be able to break down that barrier. But at the end of the day, the way society is moving now compared to, the late 20th century, the 90s, 80s, the 2010s and up, you're starting to see a shift in culture within society pertaining to homosexuality. Homophobia is starting to lower, and that's one of the steps that's going to be taken. But from a male's perspective, it still would be very difficult, I would say, for male athletes that are homosexual to come out and just be open with that, especially in the collegiate and professional setting. It's just very hard because just masculinity is just as a mix. But however, who you sleep with doesn't define your masculinity at all. It just doesn't. But society norms kind of makes it seem that way. Whereas if you're an athlete and you're gay, you're not masculine anymore. You're not this big strong male or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But whatever athletes are being looked at, you lose that reputation, shall I say, if you was to come out as being openly gay, and that's just the truth. And it's time to break that barrier, especially because there's a huge gap between male and female, and it just shouldn't be that way. So when you think about athletes in the collegiate and professional setting, it's not many that's come out from in the NFL. There's been one that I know. I'm pretty sure there's more, but there's been one, Michael Sam, who's came out. He came out after his senior year of college, which is a bit of a stretch that he had to come out of his senior year of college going into the NFL. I guess he felt like going into the NFL because he was projected to get drafted, that he just wanted to live his truth. He should have been able to live his truth in college. Why did he have to wait all the way till he got out of college to be able to live this truth? And that's the And that's the thing with male and female. Like, you have to hide that within the male athletic world, whereas the female is just, it's just looked at as more normal. But that's just the situation. That's just the criticism or the backlash that you just face being a homosexual male athlete especially within high masculine sports like football and basketball. That's just how it is. And like I said, you have Michael Sam within the NFL who came out as being openly gay, and then in the NBA, you have John Collins, who's a very very known NBA fan, more of a journeyman, played over 10 years in the NBA, but he came out being openly gay at the back end of his career when he was on the way out of the NBA. I think when he came out, he probably played 1-2 seasons afterwards, and obviously there was a lot of media around it because he was the first openly gay NBA athlete. But just the time frame of both of them. Why couldn't he come out and be openly gay his rookie season, or while he was in college? Why couldn't Michael Sam? Why did he wait until after his collegiate career? And it's just a lot that has to do with, I guess you could say, homophobia, the backlash, a lot of criticism. It's gonna be a lot of media attention on you, all because you're homosexual. But because you're an athlete, masculinity really comes into play there, and those two just don't mix within the society we live in. So it's very, very tough. It's very, very tough. But we're society, like I said earlier, is starting to move in a better direction in light of homosexuality, in light of the LGBTQ community. Like, it's starting to be a lot more conscious of that community, and they're starting to have, like right now, I think it's Pride Month. This weekend is pretty big for the homosexual community. I think it's Pride. Let's say it was Pride Day, but they're starting to be looked at in a more positive light than a negative light, as in years past, centuries past, decades past. Especially in the 90s, late 80s, early 21st century, there was a lot of homophobia, and then it was even more highlighted. It was even more bigger within the sports context. So, I'm here to say that, after my research and just society, just living in society now, there are the steps in the right direction are being taken. Society is having a more positive light. Now, a big step would be more athletes, especially in the collegiate and professional setting, that are homophobic, not homophobic, that are homosexual, to come out. It would make it a lot easier for others. Doing that is a tough task, especially males. And but hopefully they start to. Hopefully it's a domino effect. Hopefully we can look at males the same way we look at females when it comes to homosexuality. But it takes one to make a movement, and I would say with this situation, it's probably going to take about more than one. It's going to take about 5, and then 10, and then maybe the ball can get rolling. But that's honestly the next step, because society is starting to shift its view. Now it's just time for more male athletes, if you are homosexual, to come out. Now, me being a former collegiate athlete, I'm still an athlete, but to be a former collegiate athlete, being in those locker rooms, it's tough. It is tough to be a homosexual male, but I must say, in the locker rooms I've been in, if you will be respected. If I had a teammate that was homosexual and he came out and said, "Hey, look, I'm homosexual," it wouldn't honestly be a problem. Now, we wouldn't even look at you differently. We would respect that. Now, the only problem I would see is, you're doing, I guess, homosexual things within the locker room context, or, whatever that means. But I really don't see anything like that happening. But if I had a teammate, and I'm pretty sure a lot of my teammates can vouch for this, who came out and said confidently and Like, look, I'm homosexual. This is me, and I'm gonna live my truth. We have no choice but to respect that, because at the end of the day, that has nothing. That's not going to stop us getting the job done, going out, practicing, playing, being competitive. Being homosexual does not affect. I'm pretty sure does not affect your competitiveness. Does not affect your athletic abilities. Does not affect your talent. It doesn't affect none of that. It's just society kind of makes it seem like that way. But hopefully, as we move forward, that notion can change, and homosexual male athletes can feel more comfortable within the collegiate and professional setting. But like I said, in conclusion, society is definitely moving in the right direction. Now it just takes more males to be, I guess, more masculine, be confident with it. I guess I would say that's how you gain respect, especially amongst, when you're amongst males, you gain respect being confident within yourself, not shying away, not halfway doing it, not, that's, you're not gonna get the reaction that you want. Everything you do should be confident, especially as a male. It's just being masculine. And but I'm here. Hopefully, I'm here for it. Like I said, if I was in a situation like that, I would respect it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would. But hopefully, we'll continue to see more and more positive change. This world should be filled with love. We should respect one another, and that's just how it should be. Because at the end of the day, you only can control yourself, and you should be able to respect others. I can't control somebody else. I can't make somebody be something that they're not. I want everybody should be able to live their truth and be themselves. So with that being said, conclude. And I look forward to hearing all my other classmates, looking at all my classmates' discussions, and hopefully I can respond and all that. So thank you for your time, and